Wake up with Matt in the morning.
Hey, thanks for stopping in. So, listen, today we're doing egg cups. This is an amazing go-to if you're into meal prepping. If you just like to prep to have something on hand for if you need a snack. If you got a baby, my baby loves them. So it's good for baby snacks too. People snacks, lunch, dinner. These egg cups are super versatile as well. So you'll see as we're making it, we'll have the base of eggs, buttermilk, salt, pepper, garlic, and cheese. From there you can add whatever you want to them, and you'll see in the video. This is a really awesome go-to. I usually make these, well, I was doing them every week, then it went to about every other week, because now I also, for my meal prep, I'll put in the armadillo eggs. So I kind of go back and forth. But I've been waiting to put out this egg cup video. I made one before, but we had audio issues, so I wasn't able to put it out prior. But I got it ready to rock and roll. And with today's egg cups, we're actually putting in for the protein. We're doing pulled pork, which we made on a previous video. So if you're curious how I made the pulled pork, check that video out also. So yeah, these are tasty, delicious. They're super quick to make. That's what I like about them too. It's not like one of those meal prep things where it's like, oh, let me set aside half the day to meal prep for the week. Yeah, super simple, super tasty, super versatile. You can't really screw these up. They're good. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Let's get down to the kitchen. All right, it's egg cup time. So hey, first of all, thanks for coming down to the kitchen with me. And let's just go ahead and get right into it. So down here, what we got is 12 eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and get these all whisked up here. Next up is we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. Just like so. Keep getting this mixed up. Next up is I'm gonna add some of that Trinity blend, that salt, pepper, garlic. And I don't really have a specific amount I do each time. It's just kind of to taste, but it's roughly a tablespoon, maybe a little more. But again, it's just to taste. So salt, pepper, garlic it, just whatever you think it might be best for you and your family. Next up, it's about a cup of cheese, shredded cheese. Give or take. Again, I don't measure it, I just grab it. Maybe I should have measured it so I could have told you exactly. But it's about a cup of cheese. I use mozzarella. That's one of those things, that's what's great about this recipe is you can switch things up. Eggs, salt, pepper, garlic, eggs, my Trinity, and the heavy whipping cream are the base. I mean, and I always do cheese, but cheese, I switch it up depending on how I'm feeling that day, that week, whatever. You know, you could use cheddar, you could go with a Colby blend, whatever you feel like. This is the base of it. So next up, let me rewind. First thing I did was get the oven preheated to 350. So then what I do, and you know, I love these silicone trays, but I use the silicone muffin tray. Holds 12 of them. Let me move stuff out of the way here so we can see what's going on the GoPro. Holds 12 of them. So now that I got this mixed up, I'm just gonna pour these on into the tray in each mold. And I just kind of dump it in. Sometimes it gets everywhere, sometimes it don't. Yeah, so now we are gonna be adding a protein. You might be thinking, hey, I already kind of looked at the ingredients and you have pulled pork. When's that going in? I'll show you in a second. But this is the step where sometimes I use pepperoni. So I'll line the bottom of each one with 1 or 2 pepperonis. Sometimes I throw in jalapenos. Today I'm just doing pulled pork with it. So anyways, we're gonna take the base and just kind of, you know, if you want to be a little neater with it, you know, have at it. I just kind of dump it all in. And afterwards, we're gonna put the pulled pork in. You know, it's kind of getting, here we go. Getting it in there. There we go. It's about right. Ish. Some of these have a little more than others. Oops. Some of that spilled over. Doesn't matter, people. Doesn't matter. You just got to get in here and do it. So now I'm going to go ahead and add some pulled pork. You could have done this, added this before. Doesn't matter. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a little bit in each one. You know, and you could take, if you're going to do the pulled pork, you could take and just mix it in with the mixture if you want. It doesn't really matter. Sort of thinking maybe I should have had this maybe look a little neater since I'm doing a video on it, but hey, we're just going to keep it real here. It's Matt in the morning. It's what we do. We're just getting things done. The look of it doesn't affect the taste. And it's kind of getting everywhere. Well, here's the thing too. I use 12 eggs, and when I just go in with some pepperoni or some pepperoni and jalapenos, just blanked out there. You know, it doesn't take up as much real estate as pulled pork is doing here, so it's usually enough to bring it right up to the edge. Anyways, doesn't really matter. That's what we got. That's what we're doing. Take these gloves off. I'm also going to sprinkle some chives on it because I got some fresh chives growing in the garden, the Arrow Garden. I don't know if you know about Arrow Gardens or not, but it's a thing that lets you grow whatever you want inside the house. So we got some chives going now. Boom. Yeah, might as well finish it off. So there we go. Now, keep in mind again, as far as whatever protein or whatever else you want to add to it, you can do whatever. I'm doing pulled pork because I felt like pulling it out of the freezer and having it for later on this week anyways. So I thought, what the heck, let me do it in my egg cups. My go-to is pepperoni and jalapenos, but you can do whatever. That's what's so great about this recipe here is it's super versatile. Oven's done. So, you know, with whatever flavor cheese you want, if you wanted to put different seasonings in it, have at it. This is a recipe that you can really make your own. I love it. And what I do with these is, this is kind of my go-to for a quick lunch, a quick snack. The baby loves it. So if it's time to feed the baby's hungry, it's like, great, let me warm up one of these egg cups for you. Good to go. So anyways, the oven is preheated. That's all there is to this, guys. 12 eggs, quarter cup of heavy whipping cream, salt, pepper, garlic, whatever you want to taste, a cup of cheese, and then whatever you want for the protein. And if you want to do something to top it off, great. That's all you do. And you throw it in the muffin tin or muffin silicone tray, silicone thingy for me. And we're just going to throw it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And again, the directions and everything you need is going to be down below in the description. So just head down there and check it out. Don't worry about having to pause and write stuff down. I got everything down below for you. So I'll bring you guys back once this is done. I'm just going to toss it in the oven, set the timer for 30 minutes, pull it out when it's done. I'll bring you back then. All right, guys, and just like that, they're done. It's been 30 minutes. I pulled these things out, and as you can see, they are good to go. Now what I do is I just take a knife, go around them like that, just to make sure they're loosened up. And all I'm gonna do is dump these out and throw them in a big Ziploc baggie. Well, I mean, I'll let them cool off first, but once they cool off, I'm gonna dump them out, put them in a Ziploc baggie. And then that's it. I'll take 2 to lunch, or feed them to baby, or grab one for a snack. Whatever. These things are great, and they're so insanely easy to make. They're great to prep for the week. I mean, it just takes about 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes to get everything put together. Takes 30 minutes in the oven. We'll let them cool for about a half hour or so, and we'll bag them. That's it. It don't get much easier than that. So yeah, that's it. There we go. Here is a pulled pork egg cup, ready to go. That's it. Ooh, that was hot. Don't touch them until they're cooled off, guys. So anyways, hey, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Like, comment, share it, pass it around, tell your friends about it, tell your neighbors about it, tell people you don't even know about it. Matt in the Morning. We've got a video coming out each week. You're gonna love it. Thanks again. See you later.